What is up, YouTube? It's the Shoob, and I'm here to show you some Thanos gameplay, give you a little tutorial on how it works and how to play as Thanos, how to dominate as Thanos. This is my very first game ever. I was in Tomato Town. The gauntlet landed right next to me, and of course, had to hustle over there and pick it up. Almost didn't get it. Someone almost put it before I got it, but made it work, and got to play from very first game I ever played. And honestly, I think it's because I saw Epic tweet something that said we are going to increase the likelihood of everyone getting a chance to play as Thanos. So maybe since it was my very first game ever, they gave me that luck and spawned right next to me. Anyways, yeah, I'm just gonna give you guys a rundown so you can see how it works and how to play and how not to play as Thanos. Obviously, I was alright. Definitely not the most fluid. First time ever using him, so I didn't really know that everyone knew where I was. Everyone could see my health. It was just kind of playing as this absolute beast. But yeah, so if you're on PS4, it's X to jump, and there's no small leaping. If you hit X, if you panic and hit X, it's gonna make you do the full charge where you sit there and have to squat down and then charge up, and then you shoot way up in the air, and then from there you can either body slam with R2, and that will slam down in whichever direction you're pointed. You can go outwards a little bit, but not too terribly far. Also, when you're in midair, you can hit L2, as I just did in the clip, and you'll stall in midair and shoot your laser beam. Now, when I played this game, it was only 12 damage for the laser. When I played more recently, he was doing 20 damage, so maybe they gave him a buff. I also noticed he had 500 health, I was on 800 health, so they adjusted the health and made him do a little bit more damage with the laser in a more recent update, I'm assuming. So now that I've told you how to use him, I'm going to tell you how to use him effectively. So Thanos is not effective at long range. If you use that laser beam just like I did there, you can hit him from a distance, but it's actually rather difficult. As it's only a small screen, it's not very wide, and you have to hit them exactly, and it does about as much damage as an SMG, even less actually. A little more accurate than SMG, but compare it to the Suppress SMG, you're doing about the same damage. Also, as soon as you hit it, you have to go through the whole entire 5 seconds or whatever it is that it is activated. As you can see, the body slam is extremely effective against forts or any buildings for that matter. When you run into Thanos, your strategy is not going to be to build. That's only going to protect you from other players. Your best bet is to run and try to get under something so that he's not visible to you, because once he's up in the air, he can point you out and body slam you, and your fort is not going to protect you. At least try to get out of the way somewhat. So another thing is when you jump as Thanos, you can use the laser beam, which honestly, if you're that far away, you should probably not be engaging that enemy in the first place. You want to try to get up closer so that you can use that slam. That slam is extremely effective. When you shoot through someone's fort, they're trapped and they can't do anything about it. That when you're in midair with that laser beam, it's you have to be extremely accurate. Plus, they're moving around, so it's not going to be too easy to hit. As you can see, one guy just trying to hide in a shed, but that's obviously not effective. But anyways, I would say the laser beam is perfect for when you're in the range of where you can't reach him with your fist. You don't want to waste the time to try to jump in the air. You want to shoot them with the laser beam and finish them off, or they're at the 10 to 20 meter range. Otherwise, I would try to get behind cover, and if you're behind something or under a tree, don't worry, because when he jumps, it will destroy anything in its path. So you're going to want to keep your distance and try to stay behind cover, because their gunfire can't go through things like you can. So staying behind cover and then waiting for the opportune time to jump up in the air and body slam the enemy is going to be your most effective way of killing him. Obviously, you see me going for a lot of people in forts in this round, which I found really effective because you're trapping them in that little square, like I did here with this John Wick. I destroyed his fort and he fell into the basement, so it's going to be really hard to get out of that one. So I like to look for forts because they're essentially trapping themselves inside this little box for you to just slam, which makes a really good target for Thanos. So keep that in mind if you are playing game mode and Thanos is running up on you. Definitely don't build just like this guy did. And I made a mistake there by trying to shoot him with the laser. He started building, and that laser only does 12 damage per tick on buildings also. So really, it's not the best for destroying buildings, because if you're that close, you're gonna want to just punch through the wall. It makes it easy to go right through it. So no point wasting your time trying to shoot him with a laser. I'd say, yeah, laser beam is, it's so honestly. When you're going up against someone that has a gun, the only advantage you have is that you have 200 shield and 800 health. So in the time it takes them to do 1,000 damage, all you have to do is 100 to 200 damage at most. So I mean, yeah, it's effective. It's the same as using the gray sub-tac or gray submachine gun, but your best bet is trying to get up on them, trying to punch them. That's where I found it was the most effective. And you'll see when I get killed here in a second that I could have done something much better. Obviously, I went for the laser beam and could have probably tried to find some cover, or try to jump and slam him, or whatever it may be. Whatever, it was not the wrong. So coming up right here, coming to the end of the game. And one other thing is, when you get a kill, it restores all your shield, but if they happen to do any damage to your actual health, it will be permanent. You'll have that health for the rest of the game. You can't pick up any med kits or bandages or anything like that. So as you saw, I missed with the punching, and he finished me with a scar. I didn't have much health. After the whole game, you start to get worn out, and yeah, but thanks for watching. Subscribe for more. Leave a like. Comment. Let me know what you think. And more content will be coming soon. Thank you for watching.